To me,
Catan is a puzzle.
It's a community.
And an opportunity to make friends and then immediately show them I'm better than they are.
Catan is the ultimate battle of wits. It's survival of the fittest.
Catan is more than just a game.
Catan is a challenge.
Catan is an expression of self.
It's a passion.
Where friends become enemies and enemies become friends.
I'm here
to win.
I'm here to create absolute pandemonium.
I'm here to play with proven competitors. That's what makes Catan fun.
I'm here to compete with some of the best Catan players out there.
I'm here to have an absolute blast getting to play the best of the best, make the playoffs, then go to work.
This may have started as a hobby, but now I'm one of the best players in the world.
I'm here to prove I have what it takes to win it all. This is anyone's game.
This is the Catan Champions Tournament of Champions Grand Final. Yeah, let's pump it up, everybody. This is where 20 of Catan Championships base season champions and tournament champions over the past couple years have come together in a 2-month tournament. And now we're down to 4. It's between NoisePond, Bucksas, Joshua Wright, and Ivy. I'm Ivy27, and I'm joined by Catan Championship resident puzzle maker HakunaMatata, guys.
Hello, thank you. Thanks for having me.
How you doing today? Oh, look at the gear you have, by the way.
Oh, let me put it right in the camera.
Yeah, look at that with the Catan.
Unofficial merch, but official merch to come for sure.
Is it going to be on sale?
Give us some time. Yeah.
Okay.
So one day. Yeah.
We'll keep
for winners and for anyone if you want one. Yeah.
We'll keep that in mind. So, but let's introduce ourselves. For those who don't know me, I am Ivy27. I stream columnist content all the time. I've won numerous tournaments on base and season nights, and also I've made to U.S. Nationals twice, made top 20 twice. So, Hakuna Hakuna is probably more popular one because you have a YouTube channel. So
kinda. I have. It feels like I haven't for the past 5 months, but maybe more content to come.
You've been a little busy. in
Yeah.
a sense. So,
Yeah.
But yeah, tell us a little bit about yourself.
For you guys who do not know, I run the largest Catan league in the entire world. It's called Catan Championship, and this is the tournament we're hosting. Apart from that, I also make puzzles every Tuesday in that same Discord server. So if you like figuring out the end games of Catan, different scenarios, we're just doing some mental puzzles about how to read through who's lying and who's not through clues. I definitely recommend you check those out. They're really fun. Every Tuesday, we're at number 30 now, so 30 weeks in a row. Pretty crazy. Apart from that, I got into Catan about 2.5 years ago now and have been playing ever since. Love the game and love bringing together a community like this for an event like this.
Yes, and you brought all the champions together, like we said, And now we got the grand final between NoisePond, Bucksas, Joshua Wright, and Ivy. So let's go over the players in this final here, Hakuna. So
Let's do it.
First up, let's bring up Ivy in a sense. So Ivy, the guy who's been playing since PlayCatan, if you remember that was. But this guy, he's been in the tournament online scene for a while now. He was in the Cellar Series, been when Catan Champions was doing tournaments. He's taking a little break, and now he's come back for the tournament champions, and he's in the final.
Yeah,
he picked up where he left off, basically.
Yeah, exactly. He's crushing it.
So yeah, give us a little preview of Ivy.
Yeah. So first off, just how he stacked up to the people he's playing against today. He already knows them very well. From this tournament alone, he has already lost to NoisePond and Joshua, and just very recently in rounds 4 and 5. So very, very recent. I'm sure he has like revenge on his mind, for these games. And then Bucksas, he has played countless of times. But a notable game is for the pre-Settler Series tournament. He actually faced Bucksas in the championship game and lost to Bucksas. So similar stakes, honestly, as a tournament like this. And Bucksas came on top that last time. That's all I'm saying. Who knows what'll happen this time?
Although Ivy, I think he had a pull for the win and didn't work out in that pre-TS tournament final.
Right.
But yeah, like I said, that was a very close matchup. But Bucksas came out on top too.
What a great game. Yeah.
It was a great game. It was a great precursor for the Cellar Series. But this is tournament champions here. So when you talk about the keys to success too, Ivy's been because people love devs. Usually in competitive time, people love dev. But he's been winning with Road. So explain more about that too.
Yeah. So like Ivy takes a break. Ivy comes back. This is a different Ivy, man. I don't remember Ivy ever being such a road threat.
Yes, I agree, actually.
Every single game, he's either won with road or he's been in a position to threaten taking road. Every single time. He has never even competed for Army in all 6 of the games that he's played so far. So it's absolutely insane. Just for other players, they need to be wary. But I think that's like the hot hand he's playing right now. Just like dig into it some more. Try to go for road again. I'm sure that's what we'll be seeing him go on some wood and brick.
Well, I think do you think road is undervalued in like high level Catan games? Because like people love devs and like I feel like people don't really value road as much as like they should, in a sense. So.
Right. Yeah, you're probably asking the wrong person. I hate taking road.
Don't worry.
Or playing towards road. But yeah, I would rather put it like devs can get you in a position where you're overblocked, overrobbed, overvalued, where roads doesn't really necessarily do that.
Yeah. And so when you talk about Ivy like not buying a lot of devs too, like how many nights has he bought like in each of the games during?
Yeah. So another key to success, alternate protection, right? Ivy has bought first game, 0 nights. Second game, 0 nights. Third game, 0 nights. Fourth game, 1 night. Fifth game, he had 2, whatever. And then last game, 0 nights again. I mean, he has like 0 ways to he's not buying devs and he's not getting nights. So I guess his like formula for winning is just making some sort of deals or agreements to not be blocked. Because otherwise he needs to roll a 7 or he's got nothing going.
What do you call reverse extortion? Like extortion, you friend someone, but you
just beg them.
You just beg them. Please don't rob me, please, too. So yeah, but we'll see if Ivy continues a road game or he does something different too.
I would be shocked. I would be shocked if he doesn't go road here. I think he's just playing how he has been.
Yeah,
he has definitely gone in these games, and he's had opportunities to settle like or wheat sheep heavy setups.
Yeah,
but he prefers the roads. I'm expecting to see the same thing today.
Yes, we shall see. But one other thing to note when on Ivy too, this is really early for Ivy. This is really, really early.
It's early for me, way earlier for you.
Way earlier. You just said in the Discord chat the sun is coming up too. So, and you said Ivy is green, but he's actually playing as orange today. So
okay, yeah, Ivy. If you're listening to me, Ivy, do not listen to Karm. Do not play as orange today. What are you doing? You are 2-0 playing as green, and you are 1-3 playing as not green.
Oh,
Switch your color.
That's
It's
a good.
okay. Just
That-
switch it. It's
When
not too late.
when he asked for preferred colors, he did say orange. So
What a mistake.
you think he's already gonna lose?
Come on, Ivy. Listen to me.
Okay.
Play as green.
Well, it's kind of too late because I already made the graphics.
Oh, yeah.
So, but we'll see. Let's move on to the Lithuania freak, Bucksas, and I think personally for me, like he hasn't played in the Catan Champs for a while, but I think he's one of the most well-known players. In terms of the online and in-person scene, he just qualified for U.S. Nationals a couple months ago. He was a national champion in Lithuania too. I just think he's one of the most like solid and well-rounded players in this final, and most experienced too.
For sure. If there is a Hall of Fame, this guy's the first ballot Hall of Famer. It's without question. Like winning something like this is just adding to his accolades.
Yeah.
He's already has so many under his belt.
Yes. Been in TSS too. He's won numerous tournaments too, like I said. And whenever I play him in like an in real life tournament, like I always find him as one of the biggest threats because he's such a good player too. He has that really thick Lithuanian accent. He kind of get gravitated towards too. So, but
Yeah.
so yeah, talk some
Nice.
pointers about Bucksas here.
Yeah, so just like Ivy, all familiar faces that Bucksas is going against. He actually has played ABH 2 other times. This will be Joshua 2 other times. So this will be the 3rd time. He's beat him the first time, lost the second. We'll see what happens this time. But both Bucksas and Ivy and NoisePond were all in the same round 4 game. So they definitely just played each other not too long ago. NoisePond came on top that time. We'll see what happens this time. And then lastly, as we just mentioned with the Ivy game, Bucksas has already come out on top in a huge game against Ivy. I wonder if Ivy has studied that game any and looked to learn from it. Or Bucksas has taken the time to see, what did I do right? It worked out. Let's do it again.
Do it again too. But Bucksas has played more games than the other. He's actually played a lot in this tournament.
In this tournament, 7, the most you can play. Which is actually 2 more than NoisePond, which is crazy. Like percentage-wise, that's like 140% more games than NoisePond or something like that. It's insane. 40% more. You know what I mean?
Small sample size, but still, it's a longer path than usual too.
Right.
And in his games too. He's been featuring a lot of wheat settlement picks in his setups than from our players.
Yeah. So every single game that Bucksas has won, rather, he has initially settled on like the 6 wheat, an 8 wheat, or multiple different hexes of wheat to get to at least 5 pips to start, 5 or more. That's like his goal. So I could see him tailoring his setup this game to something very similar because he's had success in that. So he's like 180 from Ivy. He is like all in on the ore wheat sheep. He's going to be buying like every game he's won. He's had largest army, so larger than yours. That's like his goal. So I don't really actually see him and Ivy butting heads too much. They might be playing their own game. So who's the ones competing them for their win conditions that they're set on going for? Whereas the other 2 players, they're more utility. They have actually been a lot more flexible in how they've won the games.
Yeah, so knowing Bucksas, he does go a bit dev heavy too, but he's very experienced to know like if that's out of the question, go with different win conditions or try to build yourself up the time for devs.
For sure. After all, we were talking about the guy who in some semifinal did only wood brick. I don't know if you remember that. That was iconic.
When was that actually? I forgot about that.
I can't remember the tournament. Okay. It might have been champs too. I think it was Catan Championship. One of the first seasons. Crazy setup, but yeah.
It shows the versatility of Bucksas too. Any other points from Bucksas that I'm missing here, or
the only other thing I want to highlight is how he started hot, 3 wins, 3 losses right after that. Finally got his win again in the semis.
Yeah.
Is he going to start a new hot streak? Is he going to build with this momentum? That's the question.
Indeed, this is the time and point to do it. So, all right, and let's move on to the notorious AVH Joshua Wright too, the the player from Down Under too. So Mr. Joshua Wright, after round 3, he was 0 for 3, and he was not looking good to even make it to the playoffs too.
Yeah.
But somehow he won his last 2 prelim games to make it to the play-in, and he won the play-in to make it to the final too. So he's been running the hot hand here.
Yeah, big time. It goes from the question of, can I get one win this tournament, to am I going to win the whole thing? And the losses, though, they were all very close. Like, he was always in the mix every single time. So it's just like a roll or two away. And so luckily, with having 5 games in the prelims, he's able to make sure it wasn't just all like bad luck. And rightfully, he got his spot in the final.
Yeah, and he won that play-in too. But he's been winning games through coastal settlements. So explain that more.
Every single win, he goes 3 hex spot, first settle, second settle on the coast, 2 hexes at the port. He did that 3 times in a row, and he's won 3 times in a row. It's crazy.
It is.
And the most impressive win ever might ever be that play-in win. He went sheep brick wood, 3 with the hex, the coastal sheep port, and he just built along the coast, and he ended up winning with road. And I was like, oh man, what setup is this? And he proves everybody wrong, and he just crushes it. So I mean, he can do anything, man. I'm so impressed by how he's played these last 3 games.
I do think really good players can do like free resource settlements well if they know what to do. I mean, it has to be high production too, but if the good players know how to work with those setups, so
right.
But with Josh Wright, he has labeled himself as chaos, right? So explain that too, and talk about how the Australian accent might come to play here.
So I'm gonna butcher it. He could probably explain it way better. But my understanding is he intends to go into every game being an unorthodox player, take unorthodox setups, and put other players in uncomfortable positions whenever they're making decisions through the game. So he'll do something crazy, throw off people who are playing very structured, and then he's going to capitalize on how they blunder making those decisions. So that could be anything from taking a different settlement, have somebody else get a beefed up setup, not even blocking them with their beefed up setup, and everybody else overblocks them to compensate, and he just like goes on the radar and has an ally throughout the game. Crazy stuff like that, stuff that isn't by the book, isn't in a delighted video, and that's his thing. So I expect him to just play into it again this championship game, and I'm sure he's going to do great.
Like I said, he does cause a lot of chaos during games, it says, so we'll see there too. Well, let's go to our final player in this final here too, NoisePond. So this NoisePond, he's one of our recent champions, season 23, I believe. He just recently got on the scene, but I think he has been the story of this tournament. First 4 games, he wins. He basically only needs 5 points to make it to the final as the number 1 seed.
Right.
As the number 1 seed, he went straight to the final too. But what a tournament he has had, Hakuna.
Dude, LeBron James, Michael Phelps, Tiger Woods, possibly after this game, NoisePond among the GOATs. I mean, this is a huge deal. Like, this is a crazy competitive tournament, and he's just steamrolled. It wasn't even close. Yeah, as you mentioned, first seed, like skipping his way into the final. It's really, really impressive.
Yeah, it really has been for someone who's just, I think, recently got into the Catan scene. I don't know when he started playing Catan too, but like, God, he like after the first 4, he basically beat everybody, and even I think he beat everybody in the who's in the final in the first 5 games. So really impressive too.
Yeah.
What's also been go ahead.
I was just saying, so if you're ever questioning, can NoisePond win this game? He's already beaten all these people in this tournament. All in this tournament alone. So he knows them pretty well. He has their number.
He definitely has. It definitely has their number too. So, but and the way he's been winning too. He's been winning in different ways too in these games.
Yeah, so that's why I have his key to success. He's a Swiss Army knife, man.
Yep.
It's insane. This is why it's so impressive. Game 1, he won with longest road, right?
Mm-hmm.
Game 2, just build the 10, no win condition. Game 3, he won with Army. Game 4, he won with Army and road. It's like they got to have a name for that. That's crazy. All 4 different win condition ways of winning in 4 games and against this competition. So I'll go ahead and I'll say it, dude. This is like this 4-win stretch is like the most dominant performance of Catan in history. Like, what can top it against this competition? It's like ever so impressive. I mean, he's able to find wins in all these different ways. It's just crazy.
Yeah.
You know, mad props. It's insane.
Yeah, like it's pretty nice when you only just need 5 points here in your last game just to make it to the final. Like in tournament formats, usually you try to prioritize points in terms of wins, but it's nice you only need 5 too. So, let's go to the last point. Let's grab a blanket. Go over that.
Here's why I'm worried, Valvos. Because it's great your number 1 seed, you go straight to the finals, but because of that, you miss all these weeks of playoffs. The last time NoisePond played in this tournament was a month ago.
Mm-hmm.
He has just been sitting by watching who he's going to face and has not played in this tournament since then. So hopefully that hot streak's still there. He hasn't gone cold or anything, but maybe you should grab a blanket and warm up here.
I will say one point.
Hoping.
You say that for this tournament, but he's been also part of King Catan Proven Competitors League. He just won a game this past week, so he's
still here, ladies and gentlemen. Good. He has found ways to keep it hot. Good.
He has found ways to keep it hot in high competitive games too. So, but those are the finalists too. So those are the 4 finalists that will be playing in this final 2. They've been waiting for a world pick. So, but for a little bit for this pregame show, we'll be right back. When we come back from the break, we'll bring you for the final 2. So we'll be right back. All right, we are back. And they have started the board. So just reference guide. It is Ivy. He's first. He is orange. We couldn't think he was shipping green, but he's orange. It's my AVH is second. He's purple. Bucksas is white. He's third, and NoisePond is fourth. He is black here too. So Ivy's first here. This is a random board, correct? I believe it's a random board. Or no?
Yes,
it's a random board. So, so when you usually play with Catan, do you usually try to go for best wheat or best ore, or do you go for high producing here? Looking at this board here.
So looking at this board, I think in first position, you might tend to just go straight for like highest production here and escape the wheat because you see some of the wheat on the coast. So you see like the 6-4, possibly even like a 5-3 to 5-4 if you really want on that sheep port. Basically, there's outs that aren't going to be taken as like a primary 3 hex that has enough wheat for you to get by. And so here I think you have the liberty of going either like a 5-9-10, 8-9-2, 6-9-11, and making it work.
Would you value the ore here, or would you value the high production, the high roads here?
You know, so me personally, I never take like just I'm gonna have a road game this day if I'm first pick and tailor my setup to that way. What I do like about the 9-5-10 though is the wood port that comes with it, and it's high production. So you got a 3-for-1, you got a wood port, and you kind of just build your 2 road settles, get a city there, and you're like moving with just that 3 hex. It's pretty self-sustainable by itself. So that's the good part. I probably value the ore more, you know.
Yeah.
Have an earlier city, you know.
I do think it's a tendency for people to value ore. I mean, 5-9-10. If you're thinking with the 6-4 out, you would get probably the top of the board.
Right.
Yourself too. You could maybe get ore for trades or maybe that, but usually my tendencies, personally for me, I like ore as Ivy does ore. He does 11-9-6. He's probably doing the opposite. He's probably not going to go for road, I think, in this game.
Why did we even have the pre-show?
Why did he have the pre-show? Why bother having the pre-show? But yeah. So,
oh man, I could have sworn he was going to take 9-5-10.
And he goes he goes for the high production ore here. This is interesting because like 5910 is the most high producing spot, but 1196 more than likely is probably the spot that'll give you the city quicker here.
Yeah, I mean, like same, just 1 pip less, right? Or is it same pips? Same pips, you know.
It's about
city quicker.
Yeah.
Uncontested 3-for-1, and probably he's eyeing like that 6-4, the sheep port over there on the top right on the way back.
It is interesting what in terms of Ivy, what was second style maybe, because it's really dependent on if anybody's gonna be around the 6-4, 4-3 area. So you could do 4-3 with the expansions to 6-4 here.
Right.
6-4. If you get both 6, that's really good here.
That's an insane sheep port there.
As
Q retired hero here, he'd be so proud.
As ABH goes 5-9-10 here, he goes for the high producing road spot here.
There you go. Okay. Interesting. No ore the first 2 picks.
No,
I'm still learning into the game, man. My computer's not working.
Well, you have the game up.
I'm watching your stream,
okay.
so I'm delayed, but I can see at least the.
Well, there is some more in there here. So, but I like that. Looks good. It's high producing. It is also the rare brick too. So that's
right.
Usually with rare resources, you become like the training partner. As Bucksas goes 892, pointing down to 811.
This is happening quick.
This is happening very quick here. What do you think about that pick? The 892.
Let's see. So now, yeah, let me see it in terms of third position. Dude, I honestly probably take that 5 wheat.
I think so too. The big worry is like Oregon take it away. But I do think though, like 892, 893 sub is really hard to win because like you're basically playing with free resources without any brick,
right?
And not good port here. So I think I kind of agree with you because I think NoisePond here has a really good setup.
I think so too. Yeah.
With the 8
some combination. Yep, exactly.
893 or 4510 here.
Yep. I agree. I think that's pretty strong. The only downside is there's no 3-for-1 or even really a good port at all with that 5 wheat, and that's probably why Bucksas didn't prioritize it.
Yeah.
One thing with Bucksas though, it's really important what his next settlement's going to be because as we mentioned, ABH loves those 2 hex coastal spots, and there's a juicy 8 or 1 right there. So I think Bucksas has to make sure he leaves something good for ABH so that doesn't get taken.
I actually think this might be coastal coming up for Bucksas. So it could be 6-4 because 6-4 to 5-6 is actually pretty sweet. Even though coastal usually as like the 6th pick does leave the board open, but with the second ring desert, it actually doesn't really leave that much of the board opened up. So
true, it's a good point. That is a good point. And I think he has to take 6-4 first, not 6-5, because Ivy comes after him. Ivy would just take the 6-4.
Yeah. 6-4. I think so too. And also you start with 3-for-1 part, which you kind of need for Bucksas.
Good point, yeah.
But for NoisePond here, I think more than likely it's 893, 4-5-10.
893, 4-5-10, yeah.
Could start off with
I think I agree with that one.
You
pointing right with the 893.
Yeah.
I was just wondering if you go 8-9-11, point left and get on the 6 sheep.
That is a good point.
I think I like the extra wheat just a little bit more.
Well, you bring up a good point because then you could do 8-9-11, 4-5-3, build towards the 6. And I think you could get there pretty easily. But
it's just so much wood though. What's he gonna do with all that excess wood? He has no way to port it.
That's the only disadvantage of doing the setups we mentioned because there's no good port. He needs a 3-for-1 port or a decent wood port. The wood port's already to the top left here, so he does 8-9-3. This looks like 4-5-10 here.
It's just tough because I don't see what else he would do. It's actually not the. It looks good with the resources, but honestly, without the port, it's a pretty tough setup.
He does 4-5-3 instead, so he's hoping
4-5-3.
So he's hoping that 10-3-2 is opened. Maybe. I don't know.
I don't know about that one.
Yeah,
I like it though. I like what he's doing.
it's a combination of what we suggested here, but
If he points down, I like it. Let me rephrase.
Let's see if he points down here. I think you point. I think you do that because the port's not great.
Yeah.
See, he's
And
down.
you just got to get more production if you don't get that 10-2-3.
Yeah.
You have some sort of expansion that's meaningful. Otherwise, you have no meaningful expansion.
He's running his timer. Oh, he does it as the time runs out.
I saw that. Yeah. Oh my gosh.
He was really milking his time in too. So this is really interesting. This opens up a lot more of the board than I thought here too. So we thought 6-4 was going to be the placement for Bucksas here. Amer for like 4-8-10 here. Oh, he does 6-4. Never mind.
Dude, 8-8. I love ABH's setup a lot, and it's his. It's not his coastal specialty, but it is 3 resource specialty with specialized ports. So it's pretty good.
Well, it is.
And he takes 8 ports on.
He thinks so too. He can point left too, so that's the interesting part about it.
I'd probably just point down there.
You would point down. He has the 4-3 expansion.
I think no matter what he's going, wood port first. Done deal.
Yep.
Then after that, where do you want to go? Is it 4-3 or is it 10-12? You know, it's a good point. Maybe you go 4-3.
Well,
Probably
yeah,
go 3 for 1.
You could
honestly.
you could do the brick thing. You could do the you could use the brick here, but I think just adding an extra number, even though it's
a
little bit
And
later
it's
in
a
the
week.
game. It's a week too, even though it's a little bit later in the game, because like with the number of times a free could roll during the game, I want to sell it earlier too. But yeah, I think like the wood port strat is interesting too. Do you like a wood brick sheep resource play here?
I'm a wheat guy. I'm a wheat and ore guy.
Yeah.
So that probably answers your question. Those are
Yes.
the 2 he wouldn't have. But I know ABH is loving it. I know he wants this setup.
He's got fun with the sub too. Let's check in.
Unless he makes a
Go ahead.
deal with like Ivy to say, "Hey, Ivy, I'll give you that, so I can take my coastal pick that I've been doing every game."
Yeah.
You never know.
You'll never know. Let's actually listen to VC, see what's going on.
Basically banking on. So what am I? The second roll. So I need a 5 within 2 rolls to do it.
I mean, you can
What-
go 4 to 3-4 and then go up from there.
I don't know. What are the odds of a 5 rolling in 2 dice rolls? What's it? So it's 4 and 36, but that's twice. So it's like what, 6 and 36, something like that.
7 could help too. You to roll a 7 on your turn.
Yeah. Hmm.
Let's go 3s.
I think Hakuna, he's playing for a plow. He's debating for a ton to
Yeah.
plow.
Because now that you think about it, 5-10, that's huge, right? I mean, I bet he was thinking like, can I go 5-10 and just take it and let someone else with it? 8-4-10? 8-4-10 is too good. If he wants to risk it, he can risk it, but just play your own game, you know, point down or point left.
It's
in my
interesting
opinion.
though that he tried to math it out. I'm trying to do the math right now. It's about 11% for a 5 roll each roll. I think it's about 17%. The situation that ABH that was trying to think about of trying to get to the 5-10 here too, but he might bring down the timer here too as well. So what he means by plow is building a road to block off someone opponent's path here. So the retired hero special here.
The
Oh, he
bot-
points. He goes down, like you said.
The bot placed it.
Oh, the bot placed it.
I think it's fine.
I think the only person that's probably disappointed not seeing that is retired hero. So I know he's watching.
Yeah.
I know he's
Oh,
watching
man.
right now. I know he's watching.
I mean, these are plow division champions. Come on.
These are plowed. These are. they're not following their namesake of the division they won. So, but ABH does the safer play here, 4-8-10 here.
Blessing in disguise. I like pointing down the most
because of the brick port.
Brickport, and even if Ivy might not even take that 8, 11, 12. So
yeah, that is true. Because what does Ivy do here? This isn't a good spot here.
It's not great.
Yeah.
10, 3, 2, 4, 3, 5, 10, 8, 11, 12. Apparently, that's what I'm hearing.
What is to do with it? Well, I guess you could get brick, but there's not much brick around this.
There's not much brick around, man. I think it's just I don't feel it. I probably go 5, 10 here. Oh, it's so bad.
Yeah, because like it's dev heavy, but like you only have one ore spot, which is blockable. So that's
it's true.
That's
it's so true. Yeah, I mean, and you're screwing NoisePond over.
Yeah.
It's a tough one.
Well, I think with 10-3-2, he has brick. I mean, sorry, there's a lot of wood on the board, so like you can easily trade it.
It's true.
But like he has to trade away ore, my guess, to like get the wood. So like at more cases, trading away ore is better for your opponent than for you, unless you get something good out of it. But yeah, I think with the 6-4 placement that Bucksas did, that really screwed up Ivy here, I think.
Yep.
Really limited his options too. And also NoisePond doing 4-5-3 really cleared up the board too, because that took away the 3-4 placement. So yeah, he could have done, I think that was like kind of like the subtle thing that NoisePond did. He took away the 3-4 road.
Right, free road, yep.
From Ivy here. So but Ivy, he's down to 20 seconds here too. This is tough.
Like I'm not hearing him say this, but I think 5-6 to 6-10 also not the worst thing.
It's not, because it blocks off Bucksas, but you do create an enemy in Bucksas though. So do you want to do that at the start?
That's a good question.
He does 8, 11, 12 though, points down here too. So and he gets the first 7. He gets the first 7 of the game.
He's gonna pluck for NoisePond's brick.
I would try to. Is he trying to extort here?
Look, normally I'm like, let's let the game play out for a little bit. No, this is a championship.
Yeah.
You're out for blood, Ivy. Step on his throat, you know? Go get the brick.
Literally go through his computer screen and step on his throat here. But let's see here. He's 5 seconds here. I mean, NoisePond is a lucky block. He blocks a 4.
I think it's fine.
He plucks for NoisePond. Will we see the road animation here? I don't think he got it, so he probably pulled it here. Dope, he didn't get it.
Nice trade.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen. ABH. Wow, what a start!
NoisePond.
What a start here. Does NoisePond get stolen again here?
100%.
Oh,
this is like, everyone's just scared of him already. This guy's massacred them already in this tournament.
Yes.
2 7s in a row, and he's going to get hammered probably twice here.
Well,
it's pretty.
It's more because he has the brick here too. It's 9 ore, which hurts Ivy. He does get stolen twice. Yikes! That's a crazy.
We got the brick,
and ABH gets the brick here too. So, or NoisePond. What a bad sequence of rules.
Terrible. Actually, worst case scenario.
It is worse. Dude,
it's not close.
Oh, but he gets a free though.
It's the NoisePond luck. It is a noise. How does he do this? Take it and then it give it
another free.
What's going on?
But the face, he has no wood. He has no wood though. So, but he'll probably get that. That's the problem. He's gonna be the Rob again.
Oh man.
He's going to be the Rob again. That's gonna be the big problem. Oh.
All right, he needs to go ahead and say a wheat for his sheep here soon. Yeah. NoisePond. Just get it out of the way.
Well, I think he has a wheat, so I think
yeah.
His hand, he has 3 wheat. His hand is mostly wheat and brick.
Yep,
but
3 wheat, 2 brick, and
maybe she's trying to look for a wheat trade here. I don't think that's gonna
and a
happen.
wood now. Yeah,
No,
that's what it is.
no, it needs to be a lot more. A 10
Oh, for
roll,
sure.
a 10 roll is gonna be so helpful because he has a trained partner, NoisePond.
I think if he throws in the sheep here too, NoisePond takes that.
Yeah,
That's his road settle.
doesn't.
All right, now NoisePond just needs a sheep.
Oh,
here
here
for
he
road settle.
goes. Here's a 7.
Lots of sheep out there.
We're both
Lots of
rubbing.
sheep.
I love the timing. We're both rubbing. But it's ABH is one. It's well, I think 1-4. So he has the best odds here.
For a sheep, I think Bucksas has 2 or 3 sheep here.
Yes, no, a 6 roll. So it's 2 out of 5 from Bucksas here.
Okay, cool. Right.
Yeah, so
I think Bucksas definitely is going to make a deal, though. I don't think NoisePond wants to block the. Actually, what does NoisePond want to block? Maybe he does want to block the 9 wood.
it's 5 solo blocking ABH. Wow, that's very aggressive.
And you got the 1 out of 4 sheep from ABH.
Oh, he did! And he has road settle. He has road settle in hand. Where do you go here?
It's a good question. I like 5-10.
You do like 5-10 over 2-3-10. Interesting.
I do. A lot more.
Why? Because it makes the 5 more powerful?
5's powerful. ABH, if he ever got some crazy rolls with the brick, he's going to plow you there. So defensively, you just need to make sure ABH can't get there.
Yeah.
And it's just, I think it's better than the 10-2-3. 3 hex is overrated here. It's no production.
Yeah. I totally agree with that. Yeah, because like with the 2, it hasn't rolled yet, but like it, I do think though you get a little more production, and NoisePond does have a lot of wheat, so he doesn't have a wheat problem, but
overall, this board pretty scarce. It's like only he's controlling the majority of it. If no 11s roll, it's just like Bucksas with a 4. That's it.
And he does
5-10.
He does what you suggested. He goes on 5-10. He gets the first sell of the game to NoisePond's off run.
Those 3s are crazy. Oh my! I would have never expected this so soon. Yeah.
What a turn of events here too. It's Ivy 4. Ooh, ouch! 4 for 1s for a brick here. Oh, that solo. Ooh, painful. Oh my god. Well, ABH is not gonna be friendly with NoisePond after that.
And all I'll say is, after ABH plucked the brick, he's like, I could have plowed you. If that bot didn't point my road, I'd be plowing you right now.
Yeah, exactly.
Kind of twisting the knife in the wound a little bit, and now karma bites back sometimes.
Let's listen in. Let's see if anything going on.
Expansion. With my 5 blocked, I can't even fight you for road either. So yeah, it doesn't matter. You have no port.
I don't see myself getting road.
Well, I short shit ain't. All I've done this game is build a road, and I'm solo blocked.
Well, you would have had the 2 5s.
Yeah, then all I would have is a road, 2 roads in hand, and still wouldn't be able to do anything. Oh, and you're getting your ore as well. Fucking hell. I don't even want a 10 anymore, and I'm on it.
Anyone want sheep? Or wheat, I mean.
I'll tell you what, I'll give you a wood for a week.
No.
That's 4-1 them in. 4-1 this week. No one wants your wheat.
Yeah, 4-1.
For what?
Okay, so Joshua is plainly putting the target, like NoisePond's this huge target on his back now, provided by ABH here.
Yeah, I think NoisePond is still in a good position. He probably devs here or 4-for-1s and tries to hold for a city. It's a big decision here that he probably isn't gonna externally talk about. So not much to hear there, but I wonder what he's gonna do. I personally, because of what you just mentioned, the target's starting to come on his back. Just pop.
Because like fine. If he if he ports for ore here, he has 2 ore in his hand, so he
Yep.
becomes like that's like instant target for a rob
Mhm.
here.
So do you hope for no 7 in the next 3 rolls and a 9 instead? That's totally a fine decision. I personally would probably just buy a development card and
Usually
hope it's not a VP.
Usually, if that situation occurs when like trying to avoid 7 and 4 rolls, like I'm usually in favor for that. I mean, usually I think of that with like not trying to 7 out with like an actual hand. But he ports it for a brick. Interesting. And
I'm
so
not a fan.
So he's waiting for a 10, I guess. Yeah.
I'm not a fan. Who cares about the 10-2-3? I absolutely don't care about that settlement at all.
I do think you need protection here.
Yeah, either protection or hold for the city. One of the two.
But if you hold, he was 7 out, but Bucksas 7's out, so that's unfortunate for him. So and straight to the 5.
Chaos.
But that's just the right block, though.
Do you think? I think it might be the ore.
Yeah, actually. Yeah, I mean, it was 1 to 2 blocks. I think 5 is a high producing one, but I think, NoisePond needs ore. But it goes back to the decision here. You said here, if he just ported, he would have the protection. But now
he had a whole dev card in his hand. Yeah,
he did,
and he didn't buy one.
Yeah, so but guess who gets the first city? Bucksas does.
Needed that roll.
Perfect roll, and he gets a city here too. He's the first one in the city too. So this is, I mean, maybe. Oh, but he gets a 2. He gets a nice 2 roll here. That's huge.
All right, you should be scared. Everyone should be scared now.
Oh, if a 9 rolls, especially he
5-6 is huge here.
5-6. If he gets on 5-6 too, his sub is really good.
It's scary.
Yeah, he's in good distribution numbers.
And no one's blocking him, and I can't even blame him, man. Like, who's really gonna block him? Not ABH. Maybe NoisePond and Ivy, but then other stuff is just more enticing for Ivy. So really just NoisePond.
But look who's controlling the robber again, ABH.
Let's see what he does now.
No sheep out there, I don't think, but
it's tough to block Bucksas if you're ABH.
Yeah.
He's probably gonna go 9 ore. Oh no, he wants a brick, maybe.
He might. No, he's looking for sheep. I think he might be looking for a brick, but I think he's looking for a sheep.
I think he should always be looking for the brick here because he can leverage the brick into whatever he wants.
He does block the 9, and NoisePond gets robbed for the 4th time this game. Yikes! That's insane. Even getting robbed that much, he's still in a decent spot here too. But he does get extortion here.
Interesting.
Yeah.
He just wants it for I agree with that. He's not even doing anything with the brick. He just wants it to have a valuable resource. And I agree.
He has
taking it away from Bucksas, good.
Well, I think that
that
helps Bucksas a good amount too.
You can build a road.
Yeah. You could build a road, but also too, he's not blocked, just in general.
Yeah. I think that was actually really good by ABH.
Yeah.
I don't need the brick, but I understand how much it hurts Bucksas to take it away, and I can leverage it for whatever I want. I think it's really good.
But now he has 2 wheat in his hand, I think, and now he's trying to get a sheep out of it.
Oh my god. ABH is trying to trade wheat.
And he does! He gets it! He gets a settle!
It's good. It's worth it. It's just
he gets a settle out of it.
That's a good turn.
That is a real good turn. He's activated now. I think if he gets a couple 5s here, he's gonna be a really good spot here too. Painful block. That's a big block. On NoisePond, Bucksas has 2 roads in hand.
I think that was the first successful trade, was it not?
I think so too. I think it was. Oh, but yeah, huge moment in the game where AB gets 2 trades, he gets to settle here. Oh, but he gets to settle here too, and now he's set up here too. All right, so now Bucksas just has really 1 road in hand here. He builds a 5-6 too. If he gets that, huge. 2 ore cost. Oh man. So here's an interesting thing here too. ABH has 2 roads in hand. What does he do? Yeah, this is trouble for all the players here.
For everyone?
Yeah. Bucksas here.
Chaos. NoisePond down low. I mean,
it might be NoisePond considering the amount of times he got blocked, but
yeah. Oh man.
So we'll see here.
And Ivy's kind of taking a lot of the blocks, but at least he's not getting plucked too much here at all, right?
He's not getting plucked. Here, what do you think about that trade for Ivy? I thought he could have got a little bit more out of that, like a wood or brick here.
I wonder if it was something like a non-steal. I didn't hear, but I would agree with you. He should have got more if it was just a regular trade.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, Ivy does need wheat. I think there's only been 1 11 roll, but he needs wheat in his hand, especially to, like, set you up too. But ABH, he has 2 roads in hand. What's he gonna do with it? He also has I don't think it's extra wheat. No, he doesn't have extra wheat, but he has a lot of cards too. So let's listen to the NVC, see what's going on.
And how many wood do you have? You have at least like.
Yeah, it's got
Not enough to make the all very useful.
two
I was looking if because I've got 2 roads right now. Like that's more useful to me than an all. So like if you gave me like ore sheep or something, at least I can buy Deb or something, with that, or like, but
Oh man, I'd give you ore wood.
Still dead.
That's the only thing I can give you. I mean, the ore is dead either way, right? That's what you're telling me, I think.
Well, no, if you're on a sheep, because then I can put for a weed and pop is kind of where I'm at.
I mean, are you trying to save the road for the 10-2-3? Because you could always just drop a road.
Oh no, I'm not looking
for it, right?
3. I think I just built 2 roads to the 610 is where my head's currently at. It's just the 610. I'm not looking to do any crazy plows. Yeah. Maybe if I roll another 5 we can talk, but I don't know, just or brick or wood isn't very enticing. So
what do I do now?
I don't know, the 9 block is such a good block.
Perfect block.
I mean, ABH is a contender now for sure.
Yeah,
mate. All I've got, homie, is a wood port and a dream.
Yeah, but you get road this game. Like,
but if you want wood,
like that's you're going 610, so you can connect 3-4. Like,
I'm going 610 because it's production. That's why I'm going.
But also because you can connect it and it's good for your ports. Like,
all right, mate. Table talk me. I'm playing with 3 resources,
bro. I have no port this whole game. I don't know what.
You got the production. You don't need a port. I'm pretty sure that was your line in our game or another game we played. It was like, I've got no port this game. What am I going to do? Then you won.
No, it's pretty clear.
I've got wood if you want it, Bucksas.
Yeah,
it's wood too.
You must have something else, right, Noise? Do you have a wheat? I'll try to get to fish for a wheat, I think. Unless you want to do 1 for 1 for a wood.
Who are you talking? Oh, it's
I'm just getting robbed all game. I'm not gonna make trades if you would take it. Like, yeah, Bucksas is gonna clean.
After all of that, Bucksas gets the 5-6. He is in a 2-2 again. What a great! What a sequence! What a roll sequence we have. So many 3s, so many 2s here early on this game. Like,
and the NoisePond fear is real, man. This guy is getting stolen from
everywhere, and yeah, he is getting. I think that's the 5th rob on him.
Oh my god, the game just started.
It's really because of stuff. It might be the number 1 seed, but I think it's just the stuff that people have to. But yeah, the 5th.
He does average over 7 robs every game, so he's on track.
He is on track. He is on track here. He's up to 5. I think it might be more than normal, but
Yeah.
I think now Bucksas is the target here too. But looking at this game right here early on, I think we found like the 2 contenders here. We have Bucksas with the production, ABH with the road network enabled.
Yep. Unless Ivy can do something here, anything, I'm about to write him out.
There you go. He gets a city from that earlier trade.
Nice.
Especially from that earlier trade, he gets that city here too. He gets a good spot here. That 10 roll is huge for NoisePond and ABH here.
Are we gonna see a development card finally be bought?
I don't think there's a Wii.
NoisePond might still have one.
He might. I think an ore might have been stolen here.
Okay.
But yeah, I do think that. Yeah,
if you wait any longer, Bucksas is about to start buying them in multiple per turn.
Yes,
I'm sure.
And once he gets the rolls, he does have a dev roll. He has 2 brick in his hand, Bucksas here, but
that's right.
I think we're getting to the point where the first dev will be bought. Usually in games like this, like, is this a surprise to see like devs not being bought here? Early on. Oh, he's traded. What an interesting trade! He pours for a brick, and gets a trade. Oh, we get the ABH is the first one to buy a div. That's so interesting. I found it interesting. NoisePond really wants brick though.
Because yeah, man, I hated that 4-for-1 for brick. I hate that he's trying to like now he has to like push himself to settle because it's just risky laying out there.
Yeah.
He should be prioritizing devs and
devs too. I think so. I think so too because that's his game here too.
You don't question greatness though, so I'll shut my mouth.
You don't question Michael Jordan. Yeah, you don't question.
I can question Michael Jordan. He's not the GOAT. I can't question LeBron James though. I think that's what you meant to say.
Okay, sure. Okay, all right, fine. Here, but ABH is the first one to buy a dev here in this game here too. It's surprising considering he is the weakless and worthless player.
Yeah.
But yeah, he gets the first dev here too. He's been talking about how like the ore was not actionable.
Yeah.
Game, and now he found use for it too. As Bucksas goes for the 3-for-1 port here too. But NoisePond gets settled here too, so that's probably why he did it. As the rolls keep coming in, Ivy now he has a bunch of sheep in his hand. Does he have anything for settled here too? He has trade.
I don't think he has any wheat.
Yeah, he's no wheat too. So
or brick.
Yeah, it's wheat, no wheat, no brick. Yeah. So, like I said, he got his first 11, I think, in this game earlier on to help him get the city. But he needs to get in the 3-for-1 port here too. And I think the big problem for now Ivy is if he doesn't do anything, I think Bucksas is gonna buy dev, so he's gonna fall behind in the dev race too.
Yeah.
If he doesn't sell quick enough, yeah, these next couple rolls are gonna be crucial for Ivy.
And we're just not seeing any robber control from Ivy at all. He's not rolling the 7s except for that very first one.
Yep.
And let's say like 6 sheep is gonna be like his big hitter now once he gets that 3-for-1. But Bucksas gets 2 every 6. So unless he can like block that 6 and then start rolling them, I mean, do you even want to block it though? You get the 8 and the 4 wheat. Bucksas is just, in my opinion, in a much better position than Ivy.
Yeah.
For buying development cards, for doing anything, honestly.
With 3-for-1 port, need a bigger distribution, a wide distribution numbers too. I think. Usually, some people like to have like the centralized focus of having a couple numbers, as Ivy ports for a brick here too. But with 3-for-1 port, having so many numbers, which a 4 really helps Bucksas here. It's really good for a 3-for-1 port because really you could do anything, no matter what rolls you get. It's sometimes like you need a specific role for specific needs.
Right.
At the moment, Bucksas with the 3-for-1 port and wide distribution numbers, he's very versatile in what he can do.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. And then Ivy's over here hoping for 11s.
Yes.
Like he needs 11s to roll for his entire game.
Yeah, he's got 1 to help him city, but yeah, he needs a little bit more here too. ABH though, he has the first dev here.
And it's a Monopoly. Oh my god.
If it was, that would be.
I didn't hear anything. Sorry. I'm just saying. Yeah.
If that happened, that would have been pretty crazy here too. Yeah, the first pull mono. So he's been trading a lot though.
NoisePond, why do you want brick? Why do you want brick?
You grabbed your mic.
Understand.
And ABH is a simple wheat trade to get the 610 settle. Oh my god.
I'm sorry. Did I miss what NoisePond is getting out of this? Because I sure hope it's a lot more than that.
Yeah, but I mean he has extra wheat, but here Bucksas gonna get a big turn here because the 8 rolled. I think 2 devs are in order for Bucksas.
He got the 4. Oh, he did get the 4s.
He got the 4. He just got the 8 here. This is gonna be a good turn for Bucksas here. I think he buys 2 devs. He has a hand to do it. I think.
Oh man.
But he's trying to settle here though. I
and
think
the number of robs of Bucksas so far this game.
It's been
0.
Zilch. 0 for Bucksas. He has not been targeted at all in the game. Yeah, it's been zilch, and he's been playing a really good game here. Good rolls too, but also like he has been the target, most because of robber control. But he's trying to settle. What do you feel about this? I don't think he needs to settle.
He doesn't need to, but it's not the worst thing. Like, look, he's got Ivy, like absolutely covered.
I'm surprised
even
he's
the 11.
I'm surprised he
doesn't
decided to
help Ivy as
settle.
much.
I'm surprised he decided to settle here
Instead of popping.
Yeah, popping. I get the 8s for the point, but Ivy's not gonna get that spot unless they corny or something. But
yeah, I think it's fine. I think now the extra wheat, more ore. I think he's just easily in the best position right now.
Yeah, he definitely is.
And AVH has to solo him basically to block him.
Yeah, which is the 8 ore here too. But he has so much.
Yeah.
At the moment he has 2 ore, so unless he gets both ore stolen, it doesn't really matter too much because now I think Bucksas is going for devs now later on.
100%, definitely.
So,
Ivy's got to hope he gets better devs. I don't really see the winning path here for Ivy.
He needs 11 here soon. What do you think about that row for
okay. I think you're ready. It's like NoisePond gave up a settle on a 610 to build that road, and that's the road. So he needs 2 more still to do anything.
I would have done 3-4 to get.
Yeah.
To get that.
I think it's riskier. I would have never tried to build any more roads.
Yeah.
But...
He needs devs, but we'll see here. I think
he's going for a wheat port.
If that he needs that games. Let's say Bucksas survives. He does not. He survives the 7 out, and he has 10 cards with a really good hand. We'll see what he does here.
Yeah, Q and the Retired Hero. It seems like NoisePond's trying to do the bounty for getting all the numbers. That's what he's doing.
Wait, what do you mean bounty?
No, Retired Hero had a tournament where you play the game, but you try to do like special challenges.
Yeah.
So NoisePond's trying to get every single number on the board. That's why he's doing this.
He's trying
to. As Chassis said, collector. Thank you, Farmer.
A collector. he's trying to get the badge for everything number. He could if he gets 611. He does. I think
611 and then 1012.
Oh yeah,
give him a medal. We'll give him a medal or something. I don't know.
We'll give him a special medal for. He's just doing it for achievement. He's not. NoisePond plays not to beat the game, to get all the badges, basically. So
nice. I like it.
Yeah, thank you for it. But Bucksas here, he ports for he buys a death here. That's what looking forward here too.
It's over. It's over.
Buys a second death here. He gets the 8. Oh yeah.
Thomas, this was a really fun time. I enjoyed my time here. It was really good.
Hey, I mean, yeah. Look, but there's 11 for Ivy though. He needed that. Does he get settled here? He does. I think he buys a does.
Out of order, but that's okay.
Well, Does it really matter?
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
I mean,
He has to settle there. Yeah.
yeah, but the rolls just keep coming for Bucksas here though too. If he gets an 8, they're in
Or
big
4.
Or 4, they're in big doo-doo right now. I think if ABH has a knight, well, do you be aggressive here if ABH?
Yeah, I think he would. Yeah, I don't think it's a knight because
I don't think he would have played it. Yeah, he would have played it.
Yeah. So if it's VP, that's the worst thing ever. I also think he built roads after. Oh no, I don't think he's built any roads. It might be a road builder.
Yeah, it could.
Anything else I could have seen him playing it, besides maybe Monopoly.
Well, but the good thing with ABH having Monopoly is that since Bucksas goes right after him, as he gets another. Look how me brick. No, it's fine. Oh, he's trading again. He says so much trades here. And is this for a dev? It's for a dev only. So
why are people wanting to build roads? I don't understand.
Hey, you put that as your bullet, like well for Ivy, but not for NoisePond. But ooh, nice 7 for Bucksas here.
Nine or.
9 or
Keep it off ABH so he doesn't move it, maybe. Yeah.
NoisePond gets stolen again, 6th time. Yikes. The 6th, I think that's the 6th time he got robbed. That's insane. Yeah.
I don't even know.
Oh my god, he pops more devs here too. I'm surprised though he did. But here's the thing though, Bucksas passed. He didn't play a knight. I find that interesting.
For pacing, you mean?
Yeah.
I don't think it mattered. He might have only had one. I assume it's one knight, one non-knight. Then that's a good point.
Yeah, but he just bought 2. Well, he just bought them
2 more now. So now he has more.
My guess he doesn't have knights. My guess he doesn't have knights in those hands here too. Ivy, expensive dev here though. Expensive.
Yeah, no reason to be impatient. I think you're right. Yes. He aggroed anyway. That's all right.
Well, I think he doesn't have a dev.
Nice 3.
That's a good. More brick for NoisePond. So, but really, Hakuna, for the other players, what do they need to try to get back to this game here?
NoisePond needs a city. Bucksas needs to just keep doing what he's doing and not make rash decisions. Yeah. ABH needs to lock a road. Ivy needs that to be 2 monopolies.
We'll see. I mean, yeah. I mean, he has a 3-for-1 port, so maybe, like Cat suggested, maybe the table helps in the fight for Army here.
More than likely, absolutely, yeah.
Although ABH has played the first night, so
rightfully, I think that's a good aggressive night.
Yeah,
necessary.
So like he's right now the more likely person to be helped, but the problem is ABH has road potential, so that's the big problem.
Good thing NoisePond has the heart that he wants to take.
Oh my god, these two have been trading buddies, like literal trading buddies.
Solo block to trading buddies.
Solo block to they've traded so much. From what I've tracked, this is I mean, ABH has done 6, NoisePond's done 4, and a lot of times it's been those 2 trading.
Yeah.
So
I wonder, has NoisePond traded with anyone else? Actually, I don't know.
I don't know. It's funny how like the guy who solo blocking each other trading.
Yeah, chilling effect isn't a thing.
Yeah. What is chilling effect?
I don't know. That's nothing.
Yeah, exactly. So, but they've been trading a lot this game, and now ABH is now bought that too. Let's check the VC. Let's see what's going on.
Well, actually, do an or, because then I can pop too. Yeah, just need to pop.
So you're porting wheat though?
Yeah. So ask for just 4 wheat and then turn. I don't know if we care about me 7. I don't know. Probably doesn't matter.
I don't think it matters, to be honest. I think
Yeah.
this just wins.
We're fucked. Yeah.
You hear the despair in their voices.
Yeah.
They're like,
Everyone's
"Oh,
dead.
we're in trouble here."
That was interesting by NoisePond.
Well, here
to
I was
port to still stay over 7 cards.
But the thing is though, like, I mean, the rules coming in. I think the interesting thing is like, if he was over, then he doesn't become the Raw, but it ended up not mattering. So, but
right.
But I think
it's over.
I think,
someone
but I
has
think
to take road now.
Yeah. But I think
AVH has to take road. Yeah. Shoot.
Yeah, it has a 9 road, but
he keeps treading on the brick away to NoisePond.
Yeah, exactly. But I think what I was gonna say is like NoisePond, he was trying to avoid being the Raw because he was over here. But look at this, Bucksas is just getting all the dang rules here.
Oh my gosh.
Ivy didn't play a knight.
He said in voice chat he doesn't have a knight.
So maybe he has 2 knight.
He also didn't take very long on his turn. I can assume they're both VPs. Pretty bad.
Yeah. Yeah, and there was really no discussion for like poor service like what NoisePond and AVH did.
Right. Or taking road.
Yeah,
there's no. It's just probably 2 VPs. AVH has to build a road here.
Yeah, it could be game over pretty soon unless he also needs to play a knight just in general. If he has one.
Oh yeah, I think he probably would have already. I think
he would have already. Yeah, he just rolled 2. So
man,
this could be mono though. This could be the first special dev in the game, but I think you have to play it mono here. If that's the case. So, but ABH just keeps trading. He does take road, as you say. He gets 2 roads here. So
could be at 8.
But passes does not play dev. He could be 8. Well, good thing he built it. It could have been game over.
Yeah, no kidding. He has, I think, 3 roads worth right there.
Yeah. Let's see, Bucksas here. It is implied he has 2 non-knights from the previous.
Oh, God.
From the previous turn here. So, but he has 13 cards. He has so many cards here. It's kind of crazy. What does he do here?
I wish I knew. I wish I knew the answer. I think probably just do whatever you can to either build a city or pop some more, and that's it. I don't care about the roads. I'm giving up on it already.
You have to, I feel like you have to because like the table's gonna help the other players anyways.
Anyone else, exactly.
But like, but I mean, he could build roads anyways just to like get more settlement spots, like to the
like the 8 or 8 or safe.
which is the safest spot here too. I mean, his road network is very limited, considering he has split settlements and he's he doesn't have a big enough road length to really contest for it. So he's at 13 cards though. He's waiting his whole timer here. What is he planning to do? He's not playing a knight for pacing. That's an interesting thing too.
I think a dev's gonna get played here. It might be a knight. It might be something worse. There's not enough cards out there, right? Who's scared? Not me. I wonder if there's enough. It's 2 VPs of mono, right? And then he goes mono break, road, settle.
He has a good amount of it could be roads everywhere or plots for free. But he has 15 seconds left. He ports.
Okay.
This yap. No 4s. I feel like this is a yap here. Yeah, there's time right now in the VC here, but see, he's really bringing down the timing here.
Yeah, big decision.
He better not time out. He pops. He pops instead. I feel like this is like okay, it's road building. He's the first person to do road building. And
that's why so much mental math about road there. That's why.
Yeah. If you could take it, because like I feel like that was like good thing, like you mentioned, that AB took road, because I think if he had a chance for road settle to win the game. So I think that's his hand right now.
Mm-hmm.
This is interesting. Now the thing is, like, AB has a chance for Army, and he has a chance for a quick win without a city.
So I don't think ABH has the second night. I think that's what he was mentioning.
I don't think he does.
So I think that's why Bucksas thought he had the liberty of not playing one this turn.
But he builds those knights. That's interesting. I would have saved that as he gets a 5 here. I would have saved that road. Because now.
Oh, he's at 8. No, he was at 7 with it. Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah, he was a 7 with it too. Like, you need a production here, but yeah, it sounds like for me that either Bucksas has the outer road, like the outer road building, as now NoisePond is gonna get fed devs here, so this is really interesting. Or he's looking for settle. He's looking for settle instead.
Go for points.
Hey man, wait, is there a difference between first and second and third in the tournament, or no?
Not this time.
Okay.
Nope.
Oh, okay. Sounds good. But he gets settled anyway. Look at that. He gets a 6-11.
Look at that. And now they got to feed him road. But who's going to feed him?
Well, if ABH plays a dev, it could be the case here. He gets fed a dev here. Let's see.
ABH could go to 9 with the settle. I think everybody should take this really, really, really easy. Ivy.
Here, he has a bunch of sheep. Oh, let's see. Ivy's trying to give us sheep for a brick here.
I don't know why.
Does he have the other road building or Yap?
It has to, right?
Yeah. So
road build to the brick port, fantastic.
I mean, that would be pretty. But like, ABH doesn't need a spot though, so. Ooh, he's trying to squeeze out 2. Oh, he's trying to get under. That's what he's trying to do here.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, he's trying to get under here too.
So I think ABH has 2 VPs, and he's going to settle for 9 points.
Yeah, these are crazy. Are the VPs all gone?
Right. Yeah.
Like, what is going on? This is crazy here too. If ABH has a knight though, like that'll be. You would play it probably before too, but like after
that's why he wanted a brick.
Yeah, because he ports it too.
Port it.
Crazy block on Bucksas here too, though. That's
huge.
That's huge. You need to take away the ore here too. Let's see, ABH. Wow, he's getting all these trades here.
I don't understand what happened. Ivy just traded for 1/3 of an ore.
He might be
it back.
Oh, it was port service here too.
Okay. There's more to it. It was a free brick back. Okay.
Interesting. What does ABH? Such a risky play here, because I think they need to block ABH now. Because if he gets Army, that's gonna be trouble.
I think everyone should just take it really easy right now, because I think he has 9 locked with a settlement right now.
Yeah.
And he's trying to pop as well.
Yeah, I think
or a potential win.
It could be a potential win if he has 3 VPs.
And even if he doesn't get a VP, he's just getting more knights to contest Army as well.
He's porting though, and this is probably for a 4-3 settle for the sheep port. Oh, this would be really good.
I don't know if I would have done that, but I really like that he did, actually.
But like, it makes the 10 and 6 more flexible.
He has no free settlement. Yeah, go ahead and do that. I agree.
Yeah, he needs it too. Bucksas had a knight the whole time. Interesting. So he does.
He just got black last turn. Yeah.
So that implies me. Yeah, that implies me he has 1 knight. So that's the only knight he has.
You think? I think he's never been in a position where he's had to
The pop, yeah.
Where he has
I
been
can
blocked
see
and didn't
you
move
sense
it.
that ABH has 2 points here too, so that's a big 9 here too. I don't know if he doesn't need to worry about getting plowed here, so I think he can safely buy a dev here.
Right.
So I still think this is Bucksas' game to lose now. See here. Let's see. Let's go into VC. Let's check out what's going on there.
Oh yes, sorry, I'm
I
listening. Go
could be
ahead.
it.
Yeah.
But even if I were, I would
Me
need.
and Ivy are just waiting.
We're just happy to be here, huh, NoisePond?
I mean, at the end of the day, I don't know what I could have done with my spot, and then outside of like getting, I don't know.
Well,
Yeah.
the problem is we didn't roll 7 for ages, so no one could check Bucksas.
He had pretty good robber control just from the 7s, yeah.
Yeah. Like, you haven't even had to play many nights to keep yourself unlocked.
Like our 9 was blocked pretty early, and it rolled a couple times. You got blocked on the 5, NoisePond, once or twice, I think.
No, I blocked him once on the 5 after he blocked me on the 5.
Yeah.
Right now, Bucksas is trying to port. He ports for the dev. See if that's
No
a
settle. That's okay.
He doesn't need to worry about settle at the moment.
Oh yeah.
He doesn't need.
Five are out for ABH.
Yeah,
Right,
ABH has 5. The 8's safe here too. So, still think he's the biggest contender to win here, just because I think ABH needs to get a city here.
Mm-hmm.
So, and my guess is, do you feel like all 5 EPs are out? Do you think Ivy has
Honestly, I think Ivy has 2.
Yeah.
It's whether or not ABH has 2.
And
then Bucksas, you would think at this how much he's bought, he'd have at least 1. But honestly, if they're everywhere else, who knows?
Yeah, I do think though that ABH, there was times where like Bucksas has so many cars, but he didn't use it. So I feel like do feel like ABH has 2 VPs. You would use Yop earlier.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, especially Yop for the 4 free settle.
Mm-hmm.
Or just city too. So, but NoisePond here. See, he has 8 cars, but they probably want him to get road now. But
right,
he's talking about like what could he done better in position. Hakuna, what do you think like you could have done better in his position?
It's so tough because you limit yourself without a port here.
Yeah. He is on every number.
I don't have a good answer.
He is on every number. So.
Except 12.
Except 12, so I guess that's his gold city and gets to 10, 12.
Yeah.
But
I think the only thing is like actively telling Ivy before you pass your turn 3 for 1 my stuff for anticipation of 3 turns later. And that's like him and Ivy have to be like this in order for NoisePond to take road.
They are the people that are behind, right? They're 2 people that I think are behind right now. So yeah, if they do have to work in they do have to work together right now to like at least have a fighting chance to get back to the game. And that's a way to get. That's a way for NoisePond to get back to the game. Get his first city. He needed that for the 5th.
Now he has to take road, and he's in there.
Robber control. He gets the robber here too. So
interesting. Ivy didn't play he just bought that last one.
Yeah.
Last development card. I guess it's also not a knight.
I guess not. I think that's the right block. 5 or ABH doesn't have like a winning role here unless he pulls a VP. But that's Yoppy Yop. And
is that the winning move though? Or is it to Yop for development cards?
Yeah, because like I think you Yopped for development cards. Because I think, but they're mostly knights now for I think here. Bucksas, he's gonna play a knight.
Right. Yeah.
Bucksas is now gonna play a robber. What do you block here as Bucksas? People were not liking the 8 wood block here.
It's a tough one. 8 wood's a little bit better now that there's 2 cities on it all
Yeah.
of a sudden.
Yeah, and he decides to block it. I think ABH is the block steal here. He is. That's
now a hard decision again.
He blocks a
10.
10, which is
okay.
really good.
With the sheep port, it's fine. Yeah. That's fine
I
block.
think that's fine. I think the best thing is he gets 2 steals from ABH.
True. Agreed.
So
And
in
here's
his
the
Bucksas, he gets a settle. Not one yet, but it's close. Let's see. It's getting there. It's pretty close.
If anyone has a monopoly, play it.
I think so here.
It's probably Ivy, huh?
It could be Ivy. I think he has 2 VPs, but
I think so too. He's been like snap turning.
Yeah.
So that's why I don't think he has monopoly.
Yeah, he's been. Yeah, I think with the snap turning implies that he doesn't have monopoly here too, and that's why I feel like you mentioned using the Yop for setting up instead of Dev. Mono is still out there. I know it's like it's still a long shot. Yes, there is a lot of knights there, so it might not be great. And it might be too late.
Shot.
But there it is. He had the mono.
I was so wrong. All right, what does he do with this? Port sit 3 times?
Well, yeah, that was interesting. He'd use it now, because I think there was other times here. I think he's gonna buy a couple devs here too. I think he has
odds that Bucksas has a VP have gone up dramatically now.
Yes, he probably has 1.
3 times.
he gets 2 devs. I think 4's winning. We'll see if. Is this?
He needs a roll, I'm sure.
Is this the roll? I mean, he doesn't have the 1 mono. Is this a city to win? It is a city to win. Bucksas is the Catan champions, Sharon champions winner. He wins. He wins 10-8, 6-6.
Wow.
I think he was the clear winner.
Domination.
He was. With the death control, the number of times he got robbed, I think he really controlled the game. I think he's the deserving winner of this final.
Absolutely. I mean, we mentioned it before. This guy's first ballot Hall of Famer. He's like the big dog coming into this game, and he does what he always does. Just plays his own dev card game and dominates everybody else.
Yeah, like I said, he bought a crap ton of devs early on here too, and he was able to get to win the game here. Let's see the dev stuff here. I think he had the second Yop here. It says 2 year planes were used. I think he had the second one.
It must have been him, yeah.
Yeah, so and only 3. They were not all of them, but only 3 were used. So I wonder what Ivy had in general tier 2, but
he just bought a bunch, yeah.
Oh, he bought a bunch.
Oh yeah, Ivy could have had that Yop actually. Yeah.
Yeah, he could but Bucksas, he is one too. Let's listen to the post game chat.
I wasn't pulling them either for some reason.
Oh yeah, what was your other card?
In road builder, Yop.
Yeah, another 9.
Then...
But initially it was road builder, DP, and then all nights after.
Nice.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Bucksas.
Thank you, guys.
I don't know. I guess maybe only thing was that first like solo on AVH could have gone different. Then he doesn't hit me, but I don't think I win either way. I think my setup just sucks. So I was kind of interested in all the steals because I feel like I don't get army, I don't get road, and I have no port. Let's just build it to end like slowly.
You had nice production.
Yeah,
I think that was scary at first. You had a good balance too.
I mean, I didn't really have brick. The 3s hit like.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
I think honestly, the main reason why Bucksas hit NoisePond is because you always had the cards he wanted. Like me and Ivy never had good cards.
Yeah.
Ivy, have you thought about 5-10 to start?
I was thinking more of 2-10-3 actually.
Yeah, extra dots.
I think it would have been better. I mean, obviously it would have been better in this game because the 8 was blocked the whole game. And I think I could have gotten good wood trades from Josh anyway.
ABH, what were you thinking for my play?
Your play. Oh, I thought you were gonna do 8, 9, 11, 6, 4. That just seemed like a no-brainer to me.
8, 9, 11, 6, 4. Oh.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I think you have a much higher win rate with that setup versus what you took. Yeah, because then you get the expansion to the 11 and the 6-5, and you've got the 3-1 port and probably the best OWS on the table.
Yeah.
I feel like I leave so much open though.
You do, but like it's
Because who was third? Yeah, Bucksas. Like if he gets 3, 4, 5, like 5 still hits a lot. Like, and he gets to settle like crazy too, pretty easily.
I mean, well, even if you don't take 6, 4, you could have done 8, 9, 11, and then like
4, 5,
either
10.
3, 4, 5 or 4, 5, 10, and then build onto the 6, 11. Like of all the variations of the setups, I was thinking you could take what you actually took was not any of the things that I thought of.
I don't know any of them. It's just still portless, like outside of the 6, 4.
Yeah.
And like I don't want
That's
to
why I
count
like
on just like the.
both of
I
you.
don't want to count on just like the 4 if my other production isn't that. I don't know. And like if I'm still leaving Bucksas like the 3, 4, 5, I think that's kind of bad.
I don't know. I would have taken 8, 9, 11, 6, 4 in your position, but that's just me.
All right.
Yeah. I mean, I do think the 2s actually really helped Bucksas.
Oh, yeah.
Well, they came
was
in early
insane.
game and need them.
Yeah.
The 2s, like he built a city and then he rolled 2 2s and got like 4 bricks, but like not at the same time. He rolled them after he spent them. So he rolled a 2, spent the bricks, rolled another 2. Like it was.
Yeah, I mean it's just a perfect game if someone else got hit early. Like you don't get untouched, get all your rolls, get all the dev. Like no one else can hit you, kind of thing.
Hey, guys.
Rolls.
Yeah, and initially I thought I was like, you have to solo block me or I'm not getting, unless on probably 9 wood. That's the only block where I wasn't solo blocked. If that was the case, so early on I had like a freeway.
Anyway, I gotta go fly a plane in like 6 hours, so I'm gonna jet. But,
So, hey, can I jump in, guys, for a little bit of interview, real quick? So,
yeah.
Hello, guys.
Sure,
Hi, Bucksas. Congratulations! You are the winner of the first Catan Championship Tournament Champions. How does it feel?
Oh, of course, it feels great. Thank you.
No problem, too.
It's amazing.
I think for you, that like NoisePond, like listen to VC, NoisePond play out perfectly. You didn't get any of the robs here too. You got the great rolls and great devs here. I felt like this game, like I felt like you were in control for most of the game. How you feel? The proper assessment.
Yep. Yeah, I actually like after I built like my first. I honestly I was surprised that I got the best store as a third pick. I don't know. I just like that spot more than probably 5, 9, 10. So I was surprised that it got to me, and then 6, 4. Actually, I thought that it's a very similar setup as Bopang's 21 finals, where
different port, but yes.
Yeah, of course, a port, and there is a 9 there, which was my mindset to block relentlessly whenever I get a chance to do it. And of course, I got really lucky with enough 7s on my turns to control the night when the nights in my hand were pretty dry, I'd say, early on. So
yeah, did you have the other Yup? I'm curious too.
No, I had another night.
Okay, another night here too, but it's also interesting too that like you were very patient with your knights too. You weren't playing them just to get pacing because I feel like you had a good read on their players' dev cards, correct?
Yeah, like there was a lot of information floating around, and there was one turn when I played a road builder when I could have played a knight, But I thought, okay, I just need a settlement spot here. I value that more. And I saw that, okay, I cannot really sneak road here. It's gone, that opportunity. So I'll just focus on getting settlement spots and getting a place for whenever my numbers roll. And they were generous. Then dice rolls, of course, they just gave it to me. Like,
You did. You get a
very lucky on that end.
It did seem though you had like 13 cards like every turn when you came around.
Yeah.
All right, Hakuna, you got any questions for the players?
I actually have a few questions. One first off for NoisePond. Was your intention this game to actually eventually sneak road or take road? And that's why you're looking for so much brick.
Not really.
Okay.
I'm just trying to land as many high production spots as possible.
Gotcha.
And like take them from other people, and then just try and like get lucky, basically, on like evening out on like some ore rolls, city, And
gotcha. Yeah, we were saying your goal here was to try to get on every number.
Yeah,
except for the 12.
I am on like basically every number now, and like if I had this position and like Bucksas wasn't so far ahead right now, it's like playable for sure. But
when
Bucksas just gets like that insurmountable lead, it's just nothing to really do. But like looking at my position, like the only port I like in fourth was if I did the 6-4, like with the ore, and I don't know, I don't trust that in my head. ABH said he would have picked it, but I'd rather just take like the bigger spots, knowing I have other spots available, and just hope to roll when I can. And like, I mean, usually I'm okay with like Bucksas getting 6-4 too, like because like I don't think like the 2 is gonna roll much. He's gonna be stuck, and like that, like if he starts to get ahead, we can defend it. But it's just like that just didn't happen, of course. And unfortunately, no one. We tried helping feed each other for devs, and no one got knights. And
Oh yeah, nasty.
Just kind of screwed at that point.
Yeah. On that point of Bucksas just getting so far ahead, ABH, Mr. Joshua, is that the reason why maybe you felt pressured to dev more than holding for a city out here? It's just a city so juicy on that spot, but I know it's like you're in the position where if you don't get a knight and block Bucksas ASAP, it's over,
Yeah, pretty much. I was like, because that was the first dev I bought. I could have just held and started saving for a city, but like Bucksas was sitting on a bunch of knights. I was expecting to cop some robs, and we needed dev anyway because like mono. I've got mono positioning on him, so if I pull a mono, that's obviously the best case scenario. Pulling knights, I can block him. Like I think I just needed to pull some devs there. I did slow down. I pulled a VP and I got a yacht later, so I've been sitting on a yacht for a while. I did slow down on devs after that, but I think devs is the right play. And honestly, like if Ivy doesn't, I mean, it doesn't matter because Bucksas wins anyway. But if Ivy doesn't mono the wood, I get to 9 points this turn with a road settle away from the win. So I think I was actually the only other player who ended up within striking distance of a win. But it just wasn't quick enough with what Bucksas doing. But yeah, like honestly, even now with my current hand, I think if I roll a 5 and like a couple of other good rolls, I can actually win with City Road Settle with the Yop. So like, so I think Devs is the right play. I think you just have to in that position is because also too, like until you get a VP, you have to build 2 cities as the road player. So you kind of want to pull devs and try and get a VP anyway, because that takes a big load off with your win con.
Right. Absolutely. I agree. Speaking with how great that setup is, though, Ivy, you decided to take 6-9-11 instead of your favorite for this tournament anyway, taking road materials with the 5-9-10. Was that like a tough decision for you?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if you saw, but I ran the timer all the way down.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Because I was kind of agonizing over which one to pick. I ended up going with the ore. And I think I ended up losing the most cards to being blocked. Even though NoisePond got stolen from like 8 times or whatever. But like that block on the 9 really hurt me. The block on the 8 was, I
Yep.
think I was the only one who was hurt on the 8 really when it got blocked.
Right.
So that really slowed me down. And then I pulled 3 non-knights to start, which kind of,
Yeah, that'll
you
do
know,
it,
in,
man.
in some games that's, because I got a mono, which was great, but like
Mhm.
at that point it was almost
You
too
need a
late.
knight, yeah.
Yeah, honestly, I think especially with the knowledge that Bucksas pulled 2 non-knights at the start, I think if Ivy pulls knights, this game actually evens out because Ivy gets army.
Yeah.
I'm sitting on Bucksas is on 7 or 8 or 9 points without army, and so I think it actually becomes an even game if he pulls knights this game.
Yeah, and NoisePond's there. Yeah.
Yeah, NoisePond's just chilling, build the 10.
You're trying to get every number. Well,
Yeah.
we'll say Ivy.
Fourth
I
position
mean,
is so
like,
tough.
Yeah.
I mean, like my hand right now is pretty damn good. You know, give me like I could pull like 3 devs if I roll a 5 or like a 3 or like
Nice,
city,
yeah.
and then like if I city 3, 4, 5 too, and like that a 3 hits, like I'm cooking.
Yeah, NoisePond just needed the game to go longer, and he has a really good
Yep.
chance of winning.
Yeah,
He just had the toughest
exactly.
position, easily the toughest position to be in. Was 4th here, in my opinion. I thought it was very difficult.
I didn't think it was too bad. I wouldn't have minded 4th at all, but that's just me.
I really liked your position, AVH. I think it's just fun
I
in
like
terms of
that
entertainment.
I was worried.
Wasn't quick enough with Bucksas.
I will say one thing, Ivy. I think Hakuna was not happy that you took 11-9-6 because like Hakuna was hyping up as like this road player who's been winning with road all tournament, and you take that and you,
Immediately, I'm
and
like
just-
stupid. Yeah.
yeah.
That's pretty funny.
And you didn't play
he
green,
was right
Ivy.
about the green thing. I should
Yeah.
have picked green. I'm undefeated as green.
Yeah, man.
He is
I put together all these facts for you, and you don't care.
He said his preferred color is orange. So, all right, we're gonna wrap up a stream. Any final thoughts from the players?
Thanks for organizing.
No problem.
No, thank y'all for playing. This was fantastic.
Yeah, it was really fun.
Thank you for all the
Yeah,
players. You guys,
sorry we can give
go
you
ahead.
sorry we can give you a bigger nail biter.
I thought you were at 9, so it was a bit of a no.
There was some doubt. There was some doubt over the win too, but thank you guys for being part of this tournament. It's been a joy to watch you guys play some fantastic games, and congratulations for Bucksas for being the first Catan Championship Tournament Champions winner.
Thank you.
Champion of champions.
He is the
Hell
champion. He got the new role. He is the champion. So thank you guys for the game, and talk to you later, guys. Bye.
Bye.
Yeah, thanks.
All right, so we're gonna wrap it up here too. But yeah, like I said, I think ABH, he was probably hoping a nail biter for some people, but what a dominating performance by Bucksas this game.
Well deserved for sure. He earned that win from start to finish. I'm sure he saw this come in with the lack of blocks, just being in the position he's at on the coast, and it worked out. He just got too far ahead. That's how it goes.
Yeah, he got too far ahead with the devs here too. There was a little worry ABH potentially maybe with the right devs he could
Really
win.
tricky, yeah.
But in the end though, Bucksas pulls it out. He is the first TOC winner. So it was kind of mouthful to say Catan champion. Champion.
Yeah, we gotta work on that. Yeah.
We'll just say TOC. We'll say simple as that too. But
yeah, TOC. Yeah.
But announcement. I forgot to mention this at the start.
No, now it's good. Yeah.
Yeah. The Tournament Champions will be coming back next year. Tournament Champions 2. You got the new logo here. It will be back in 2024. It'll consist of the same format. All the season winners too. All the tournament winners too. And you the viewer could be watching. You could earn a spot to play. Just look at that. See that QR code right there. You scan that and just join the Catan Champs Discord, be part of the seasons, and you could be part of this tournament next year too. So
So for those who don't know, we host a monthly league. Play as much as you want, whenever you want. Every month we have a new champion. If you become a Division 1 champion this year, you will earn a ticket to play in TOC next year.
Yep. You could be part of this tournament too, where be part of the tournament champions too. We had Danny Drew, we had Raymond, we have some of the big hitters in the Catan competitive scene here. So this was, like I said, this was a very competitive tournament too, and you can be part of it next year. Just check out that QR code on the screen right here, or just join the Catan Champs Discord too. But I think wrapping up here too for this first TOC here. It was cool to see all these winners come together to be part of this 5-week 2-month tournament here too. We got some entertaining games here and also some high quality gaming showing off what competitive colonists Catan could be.
Yep. And thank you for hosting, Vamos. You're the man. Thank you to Vamos. I could list out all our streamers right now, actually. Kelly, Poppy, Julio, Vamos. We got Dav Bav. Please help me, Vamos, because now I committed to listing them all and I don't remember.
It's Argon 2 and Hubsy.
Yep.
2.
I think Sonic was in there.
I don't know if Sonic was in there. No, but we'll put him in there. So, but yeah, thank you for all the streamers that we listened to. Let's talk
Harry.
Harry streaming too. So yeah, but so yeah, thank you for all the streamers that help out with tournament champions too. I'll say big thanks to Carm too. She was a big organizer in the tournament. She definitely put in a lot of hard work for the tournament too. Austin as well for helping out with TOC stuff too. Shin as well too. So, but yeah, thank you for the team so much. It's been a blast for me.
Thank you. Yeah,
it's been a blast for me to do this tournament too, because just when you asked me to be a part of it, and then like I was helping out with like other stuff too. Like it's been a blast for me to be part of this tournament on the behind the scenes sides. I always think like doing stuff behind the scenes is more fun than playing, to be honest.
I think so too.
You get to see the chaos.
Can critique what they're doing. Like, oh, come on. Are you kidding me?
Noise. What? No. But no, like I said, it's been a lot of fun too. But yeah, and like I said, it was really cool. There's been some entertaining games. Well, I mean, this game Bucksas dominated, but like there's been a lot of entertaining games, a lot of entertaining moments too as well.
Absolutely, yeah, and more to come. So definitely check out the Discord, and there's going to be a lot of events like this.
Definitely check out the Discord here too. One last thing before we sign off too. I was wondering, Hakuna, is Shohei Ohtani available on your fantasy team? Is he available?
Honestly, at this point, man, I just checked the other day where I am in the league. Last time I checked, I was like in 4th, and now I'm like second to last. So just take him.
Oh, okay, let's see. Maybe I should offer him. What Alejandro Kirk for Ohtani work?
Yeah, seems fair. Yeah.
I have suggested trades. Even so, cool thing the Catan Champion Discord is you can do suggestion too. So I suggested some trades on the suggestion channel.
Oh. I gotta check that out.
The strategy channel.
The strategy one, yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah,
the strategy. So sorry. Yeah, so cool thing is you talk about strategy too. Like mostly for colonists, but I use it for other means like Azul and so
that's fine.
I figure. Yeah. All right. Anyways, let's see. Any final thoughts before we wrap up here, Hakuna?
No, I think we said it all, man. I'm just glad we had so many viewers. I think we got to like 40.
You got to 40. Awesome. It was thank you guys. Thank you for mentioning that. We're up to 40 viewers, so thank you guys so much for watching too. This is great.
Wait. I do have an announcement. I do have time.
What?
If you want to watch the replay, we do have a new channel for all Catan Championship gameplay. I don't know if we have the link. I don't even know the link. But check out the Discord.
I'll bring it up.
Okay. Matter of hours, we'll have the spot up there, and more streams will be posted there in the future. So subscribe.
Let me try to find it. I'll try to find it. So, but yes, So the Catan Champion YouTube is up and running here too. We're supposed to stream on it, but there's a kind of 24-hour verification.
Don't tell them how bad I messed up.
No, it's okay.
It's okay.
If you want to try to stream YouTube tip for y'all, make sure you do it 24 hours beforehand. But yeah, well, I'm trying to find that.
I found it. I just posted it there. There you go.
Cool. Sounds good. Thank you, Hakuna, for doing that too. But so yeah, the VOD up for this final will be up very shortly, within the next day, I believe. So, but yeah, like I said, anything else, Hakuna, or is that it? So
I'll pass it to you, man.
All right,
you can close us out.
All right, so thank you guys for watching too. Like Hakuna said, we have about 40 viewers, so that's awesome to see. It's been a lot of fun, like I said, doing this tournament with all streams, the Asa stuff. So it's been really awesome too. So I'd like to thank the TOC team for all their help and be part of it too. And congratulations to Bucksas for being the first TOC winner here. So like I said, dominating fashion here too. He adds to his Hall of Fame career, as Hakuna said here. So but that wraps it up too. I don't know if there's any, but yeah. But we're gonna wrap this. We're gonna wrap the stream up here. Thank you guys for watching here too. This is the Catan Champions TOC. I'm Makoto signing off, guys. Take care. Bye bye.